It's a very special day on the calendar. Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Let's see the stat sheet here for Evan Mobley.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the center position. And for San Antonio, at forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. And it's Biyombo in at the 5 down low. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Graham. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here's Castle. Outside Paul. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Here's Barnes. Down low. Here's Biyombo. And Biyombo slams it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Mobley deciding where to go with it. And here's Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Mobley throws it down.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
Here's Castle. Check by Mitchell. Biyombo passes to Paul. Back to Biyombo. And Biyombo slams it home.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Mitchell with the ball. Last game out, he had 38 points. Pulls up, high post. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
We've become accustomed to these kind of moves from Mitchell. He's got that ball on a string.
Pass to Biyombo. Here's Castle. Fires the 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Garland finds Mitchell. Now here's Strus. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Pass to Biyombo. Vassell with it. Here he goes. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Paul. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Count it. Good.
On the drive, Paul is just so dynamic. Defenses can't find a way to stop him.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. And I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
And Allie, thank you for that. And here you have the best teams when it comes to three-point shooting this season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
On the wing, Vassell, covered by Strus. There's a screen. Shot is up. Vassell's shot is good. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Garland, the pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Allen a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Garland finds Allen. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, I love how Allen controls his body, setting a solid screen and then just gliding into shooting position.
Up top, Vassell, covered by Strus. Spins. Strus grabs the miss. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Ball against Garland. Mobley outside. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, the length of Allen is exceptional, helping him reach past the defense and jamming it home.
Here's Castle, checked by Mitchell. Now Paul. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Paul. Now Vassell, covered by Strus. Inside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Last time they met was in Cleveland.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
Here's Castle, coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland.
And his court vision was sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions.
Well, strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Spurs trail by 7. Paul passes to Biyombo. Here's Castle. And he drops it in from the low post.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Garland against Paul. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. And Biyombo with the block. Here's Castle, checked by Mitchell. Garland against Paul. Pass to Castle. Now here's Vassell. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Vassell's got 7 points.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Now here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. Strus finds Garland. Allen with it. And it's Allen who slams it home.
A big man that dishes. Something Mobley does very well.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland.
Substitution on the court.
San Antonio with the ball. 4-point game. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense. And it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
The shot by Sohan, no good.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. And he's going for the lob! And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Here's Paul, pass to Castle, back to Paul. Fires the three. Castle misses.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Garland finds Mitchell. Back to Garland from outside the arc. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one. Paul looking over the floor. Biyombo passes to Vassell. Paul against Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Arced it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
Okoro is checked in for the Cavaliers. Outside Mitchell. Garland against Paul. Nice D from Paul.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Johnson. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
Outside Hunter. Left side Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Paul passes to Champagny. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Stan, once teams get into the postseason, what kind of changes do we typically see?
Well, Brian, the one thing you see for sure is everybody's rotation will get shorter and the best players' minutes will go up. There's no more experimentation now. It's time to put your best players out there for as many minutes as possible.
And the first one at the line is good. Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Well, they sure do, B.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery and draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about surrounding him with the right guys. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Mobley outside. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Ball against Garland. Outside Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
No good on the free throw. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And he makes a first. Wesley, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Thompson's checked in. Good on both. There's a minute 59 left in the first. Now here's Sohan. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Cavs in Cleveland. Cleveland leading by 7. Here's Hunter. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
A minute 29 left to play in the first. A good look from Johnson. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Johnson's got 6 points.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
Here's Jerome. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. McLaughlin, he's checked in for Wesley. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Green's checked in for Thompson. Spurs trail by 10. Outside Barnes to the middle. McLaughlin shot is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Jerome passes to Okoro. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. And he recovers it. Jerome, that's good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Here's McLaughlin. Johnson on the wing. Misses in close. Cleveland leading by 11. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jerome passes to Hunter. Pass to Green. Deflects the pass. Shot clock at 5. And here's Okoro. And here's Mobley. Covered by Johnson. Mobley, no good. He gets it up. No good that time. Jarrett Allen getting it done for the Cavaliers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Here's Jerome on the court for the Cavaliers. They've got Okoro. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
On up the court. And he buries his first look.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
And here's Barnes. No points so far. And stolen by Mobley. Okoro on the wing. Second chance effort. And Mobley with a nice bucket inside. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Barnes passes to Johnson. Here's Champagny, guarded by Okoro, to the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Jerome passes to Okoro. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Outside for Green. The 3 from Okoro. Rebounded by Johnson. Spurs trail by 13. Sohan, the pass to Barnes. To the paint. Here's Bassi. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant. Seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
The first one falls, and the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Cavaliers lead by 12. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Jerome passes to Hunter. Yes, it's good.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Left side Barnes. Pass to Champagny. Strus against Johnson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Johnson's got 8.
Yeah, he's a very strong wing. Johnson is about 220 pounds, and he knows how to use his body.
Jerome passes to Okoro. Back to Jerome. And the shot goes down. Give him 8 points now.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Spurs. They trail by 14. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Now introducing the incomparable Spurs Breakers man here in Memphis.
The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Garland's checked in for the Cavaliers. the Spurs with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Champagny, the pass to Branham. Here's Bassi. Outside Johnson. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And the shot is good by Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Garland has clearly added some muscle over the years. He's looking more and more comfortable working through contact.
Here's Branham. He takes it in. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Pass to Jerome. Rebound San Antonio. Sohan, right side. Here's Branham. Here's Bassi. Champagny, the pass to Johnson. Over Strus. Drained it for 2 points. Johnson's got 10.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Outside Garland. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Now here's Garland. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
San Antonio with the ball. Here's Branham. He's scoreless. Inside. Stolen by Mobley. Now here's Strus. Guarded closely. Releases. Garland, no good.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Here's Branham, covered by Strus. Garland comes with the double team. Pass to Champagny. Takes a 3. Sinks the tray. He's got 5.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
Left side Hunter. Outside Strus. The 3 ball. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Bassi. Here's Champagny. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Garland, the pass to Jerome. And here's Hunter for 3. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Jerome. Sohan covering. Lets it fly. Hunter can't get it to go.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And now let's turn the spotlight on the NBA's highest scoring teams. Cleveland, number 1.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Spurs fans, get loud for your
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group and a switch here also for Cleveland. Mitchell's checked in. The Cavaliers lead by 16. Pass to Garland. Outside Hunter. On the wing, Mitchell. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Shot clock at 2. And he drives in. Well, Stan, you've coached some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Wade's checked in.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell, shooting 1.
Mitchell, no good on the free throw.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
Castle misses. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs trail by 18. Vassell finds Paul. Pass to Biyombo. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Biyombo with it. Now here's Vassell. Over Strus. San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Cavs in Cleveland. Biyombo, good.
One of the best playmakers we've ever seen. CP3's sense for when to pass is legendary.
Garland, the pass to Wade. Left side, Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Wade misses.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Paul passes to Biyombo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries a 10-footer. It's rebounded by Wade.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And these will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
First one falls for him. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Hunter. Both free throws good for Mitchell.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the 2nd quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the 2nd quarter. Castle misses.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The assist.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Pass to Castle. Now here's Vassell, covered by Strus. Vassell against Strus. Paul for three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Mitchell. The three. Allen. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
Outside Barnes. Vassell outside. 50 seconds left in the first half. The shot. The rebound by Allen.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
So it's San Antonio now, following the score by Cleveland. Up top, Vassell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
Yeah, tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
Mitchell misses. Vassell outside. To halt the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second
There's
personal
no
foul.
debate there. He got
Third
hammered.
team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Devin Vassell. Shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Vassell nails both of them. Here's Garland. With 1 on the clock. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Cleveland. A huge 24. Them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Coach Popovich. And Pop, I know you're not happy with the first half. They've taken the fight to you thus far. How do you take it back?
Yeah, they've been the aggressive team. I think we played really soft so far. Really pathetic defensive performance.
Coach, hopefully more toughness from your team in the second half. Thanks.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for that game against the Celtics, no one can play a perfect game. But they'll have to do a few things to come close. Taking good shots, communicating well defensively, and outwork those guys across from you, Shaq. Word.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Spurs.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jarrett Allen has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's Garland. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. And it's Biyombo in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. Strus's shot is off. Well, the Spurs shooting a solid 47%. Pass to Barnes. Vassell with it, covered by Mobley. Out left to the wing. Doubled by Strus, and there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Back to Vassell. Outside Paul. Clock at 6.
Putting that quickness to good use on defense, Garland stays on top of his man.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Biyombo. The shot, no good. Nice D from Allen. The Cavaliers shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Throws it up high, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And for Allen, it's about getting to his spots. When he's doing this, he's capable of catching fire.
Garland against Paul. Buries it down low. Paul's got 6.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Rebound San Antonio. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Castle. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Cleveland leading by 22. Outside Strus. Back to Garland from outside the arc. He buries it from 3. 14 points for him.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Castle. Here's Vassell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Now, those were some weight room points from Vassell, flexing his muscles.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Vassell passes to Biyombo. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
The officials were right on top of that.
Jarrett Allen. Second personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul. Bismack Biyombo. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
It's Strus with a drive. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Strus has got 8.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Vassell, covered by Strus. Vassell outside. Just 5 to shoot. Paul, shot is off. Cleveland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Vassell. Outside Paul. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. 9 points in the game.
And Paul is very selective with his shot attempts, especially from deep. So you know he liked that look.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. And that one drops.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Paul after the basket by Cleveland. Down low. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, offensively, Vassell is just relentless right now. And that energy is such a lift for his whole team.
And here's Strus outside. Fires in the triple.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Barnes. No made baskets yet, and he gets it to go.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Inside, here's Mitchell. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Paul passes to Biyombo. Here's Castle. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the inside. Outside Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
Garland, no good. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Vassell finds Paul. Now Biyombo. Here's Castle, covered by Strus. Castle misses. Cleveland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, great job challenging the defense by Garland. He gets positioning inside, and all they can do is foul.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Garland. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
Johnson passes to Biyombo. And he lays it up and in. Biyombo's got 9.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Allen outside. From deep, Mitchell. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. And Mitchell over to help. Johnson passes to Biyombo. Here's Sohan. And the 3 off target. Cleveland has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Biyombo with a steal. Here's Johnson. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Now Hunter. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Looking at our 2K leaderboard, these teams have been absolutely fantastic hitting the offensive boards. 5th on the list, San Antonio.
Their physicality underneath has been generating a lot of second chance opportunities. We'll see if they can maintain that level of intensity.
That free throw misses.
Getting to the line more since his career has gone on. Garland, a deployable free throw shooter.
Champagnie, he's checked in for San Antonio. And he's good on the second. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Paul finds Johnson. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. The kick out to Paul. Here's Champagnie. He's got 7. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Biyombo. Spurs need to get one up here. And Biyombo slams it home.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Here's Jerome. Give him 8 points now. 4-3. It's rebounded by Biyombo.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Johnson. Over Okoro. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
Here's Champagnie. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Sohan, the pass to Biyombo. Outside Johnson. The 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Johnson's got 13 now.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Pass to Thompson. Hunter with the ball. Launches a 3. Okoro on the wing. Outside Hunter. Now Garland. Here's Jerome. Give him 8 points now. Here's Hunter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Look, he's a lengthy wing who can defend multiple positions and space the floor. Hunter has a lot of value in this league.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Massey, he's checked in for Biyombo. And Cleveland with a change here too. Green's checked in for Jerome. And both free throws good for Hunter. And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. To the left wing. Here's Champagnie, guarded by Okoro. Sohan with the ball. No points yet. Clock at 4. Sinks that one from the post.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Outside Garland. Got a piece of it. Johnson against Green. Left side Johnson. Pass to Bassie. Now here's Johnson. Here's Bassie, defended by Thompson. Here's Champagnie. To the middle. Here's Paul. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Paul's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, everything is running through CP3 tonight. The team goes the way he goes.
Okoro passes to Garland. Green for 3. That shot off the mark. San Antonio's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Sohan. Johnson against Green. The shot by Johnson, no good. Cleveland shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Here's Hunter, and finished off by Hunter.
From right in close, DeAndre Hunter.
Well, the Spurs shooting an impressive 48% from the floor in the third quarter. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Sohan shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Watching Jeremy Sohan develop has been so interesting. He's a strong passer and defender, but he's working hard to be a more complete player.
Here's Hunter on the money from 12 feet away. Hunter's got 10.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Moving the rock and looking for a shot, it's clear he's in a good rhythm. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Cavaliers, we've got Green. Isaac Okoro is out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Thompson, and it's Hunter in at the 4.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Okoro outside. They set a pick. Back to Jerome. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
First one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Wesley. Pass to Bassi. Here's Champagny. Guarded by Okoro. 5 on the clock. Wesley. Counted.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And the Cavs shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Here's Jerome. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Well, San Antonio's shooting at a respectable 49%. Here's Wesley. Down low. Here's Champagny. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Javonte Green picks one up. All right, Stan, what's one rule you'd change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Hunter. Okoro on the wing. Back to Hunter. Inside. Just 4 to shoot. Jerome. That's good.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
San Antonio with the ball. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago, they set the pick. Here's Wesley. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Hunter. Back to Jerome. Pass to Green. Okoro on the wing. And here's Hunter from the arc. Bassi pulls it in.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Back to Sohan. Now Johnson. Green covering. Here's Champagny. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Jerome. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous. Well, Johnson plays with a lot of physicality. He doesn't just take contact, he seeks it out.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
And the Spurs making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Well, you know Johnson's a guy who likes to use that size and physicality to his advantage.
Back to Jerome. The kick to Hunter. Let's go with a three. Another score. His fifth make out of 10 tries.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Outside Johnson. Here's Sohan. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Hunter. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
To the inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. He's checked in for Bassi. Castle comes in for Champagny. And it's Paul in for Johnson. Here's Jerome. Outside Mitchell. Strus the pass to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. From deep, Mobley. Rebound by San Antonio. Biyombo's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Pass to Biyombo. And here's Vassell. Back to Biyombo. And Biyombo slams it home.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Cleveland leading by 20. Here's Jerome. Mobley outside. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the coast.
And that was good. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Strus. He's guarded by Vassell. Strus the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to Castle. Back to Paul. To the paint. Here's Vassell. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Paul. Now here's Allen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Chris Paul.
And it's a good thing to see Allen trying to score more. When he does that, he attracts the defense's attention.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen, taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
And that one misses. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Biyombo inside. Allen defending. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Fast break. Here we go. And Mobley throws it down.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Vassell. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Vassell's got 10 points here in the second half. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Biyombo. San Antonio is going 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Paul. Strus against Vassell. There's a screen by Biyombo. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. The 3 from Mitchell. They get it again. Mobley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
That one misses. Well, San Antonio's shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. And here's Strus outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. San Antonio with the ball. Right side, Paul. They double team Paul to the inside. Here's Biyombo. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Shoots over Barnes. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 8 points in the quarter.
A sign of things to come. You gotta love seeing Mobley dominate like this.
And here's Paul. Biyombo, high post. He's against Allen. The 3 from Barnes. On target from range.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
Here's Castle. Checked by Mitchell. Biyombo passes to Paul. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Chris Paul, shooting 2.
That's good from Paul.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in for Jared Allen. Green comes in for Strus. Merrill, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Garland. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here are the Cavaliers now. Here's Jerome. Pass to Hunter. Now Mobley. And here's Hunter. 6 to shoot. Back to Mobley. Tries again. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Mobley's got 14 points now in the second half. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Cavaliers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this is win number 60 for the year. A huge milestone for them and a testament to the effort and energy these guys bring every night.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Evan Mobley.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Here's Jerome. The Spurs making their last shot. It's rebounded by Biyombo. On offense, here is San Antonio. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Barnes. Can't hit that one. Hunter with some nice D. And Cleveland has possession. Here's Jerome. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson.